Hello, this is Michael O.D. of Most People Are DJs. This is episode 3 of 2014. Most People Are DJs is my podcast of indie pop and pop culture. I do these short little episodes with some photos to talk about things that I am very into recently or things that I've experienced. This episode I'm talking about the electronic duo Odesza, The Flying Man, a short film, the app Issuu, and a couple other things. Let's start off with Odesza. You can hear in the background there. They're a recording project between Harrison Mills, who goes by the name Catacomb Kid, which is a hipper than hip name that I really like, and Clayton Knight, Beaches. 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 I like that. They have 2 releases out, Summer's Gone and My Friends Never Die. In the background, that is a track from My Friends Never Die playing. It says here that, and I agree with this, is a mixture of dreamy, sun-trickled melodies, glitched out vocals, crunchy drums, and large sweeping bass lines that all equal a great hip-hop combination of electronic music that is very effective, especially live. When they played live, and I saw these guys a week ago, they got the entire crowd moving ecstatically the entire show. And it was a lot more hip-hop oriented with all these different beats. They're 2 guys, and each of them they have the same setup. They have a little drum keypad, then they have their mixing board. They're moving around levers, they're pushing buttons, and they're tapping on their pads. And I don't know which one's doing which, but it all combines together in this mixture that just washes you over in tremendous, again, hip-hop. So if you get a chance. Now, all these things I talk about, they're usually, you can go check them out for free. You can download the EP, My Friends Never Die, and Summer's Gone from their website for free for just sending them your email. If they come to your area, check them out. You will definitely not see a whole lot of electronic acts that actually put this much kind of emotion and experience into what they're doing. And they didn't have a backdrop. They actually had a very simple setup. The Flying Man is a short film I checked out about a month ago, and I kept meaning to talk about it. I wrote it down, and here it comes. I'm going to talk about The Flying Man, a short film envisioned, financed, produced, and directed by Marcus Elcures. It is about the first appearances of a superpowered vigilante. He flies around. Now, I won't go into the detail of what he does when he flies around, but he is capturing criminals. And what he does is devastating, and it has a huge impact, and you can really feel it. For an 8-minute short, I think it's about 7-8 minutes long, it tells a great beginning story. Now, he's putting this together to hopefully gather some money to put together a full length, which, if he gets it all together, I really want to see it, because this short, the way it's filmed, I mean, just look at it. If you go look at it, I'm going to have a link at my website, and I will try to actually put it on my website as well if I can. It just looks fantastic. And I'm looking, and the sound is good too. So you can tell this guy's got a lot of experience. The Flying Man, check that out. Issuu, I've mentioned this before. They are a magazine site that carries thousands, maybe even millions of magazines that I love to go to and just waste tons of amount of time looking at all the different magazines they have on there. They finally got their app, which is the one thing I wanted them to have. They have an app on Google Play. They do not have one for the iPad yet, but hopefully it's coming. This app is great because it basically takes things from their website, puts it into a form for the tablet that you can easily flip through all the different magazines that they have on there. Not only that, you can upload your own. I have my own magazine, Digital Racket, that you can find there. And I'm going to keep using it. In fact, I'll put something together sometime soon and let you guys know about it. But download the app. Just because you think you can see it on the internet, the app actually adds a lot more. It makes it easier to use. You can do a lot more with it, if you can do that. Again, it's Google Play only. The last thing I want to talk about is a pick of the episode. I was going to say pick of the week, but that doesn't make sense because my podcast comes a little more sporadically than weekly. But I thought every episode I'd talk about a different picture that I'd taken. And this one is of these 2 guys. I'm going to call them hipster heroes. They were at the Emancipator Ensemble Odesza show, and I kind of picked them out. I do people photos. I picked these guys out because they were the only ones dressed like this. This wasn't that kind of show where everybody dresses crazy. These guys just happened to. And you can see that they're wearing these green spandex. It was really cold out that day. Freezing to try and wear that stuff out. But I guess they do this for a lot of the shows they go to, and they have their own little personas that they become when they go to the shows, and they even know how to pose for a pic. So I really appreciated that. I took that photo with my Nikon D80 with a with a lens, 55-135, that I don't really like that much because it does not have stability control. But nonetheless, I think it's a great shot. Every episode, I'll talk about a different photo. This podcast, so that's it. 3 different topics. All of them you can find on the internet. I've linked for each. Again, Odesza, Flying Man, and the Issuu app. My podcast affiliate for this episode is GoDaddy. GoDaddy.com I've been using for almost a decade now for all my URLs. You can get your .com domain name, and I got some codes that save you some money, and they help me out as well. DJWSB is a new one. DJWSB will save you 50% off 12 months of Business Website Builder. So if you got a business, you want to get it on the web, GoDaddy is probably a safe bet to use for that. And DJ off 30% off new product orders. That's a big one. Big savings there. DJ off 30. You can see a whole lot more, as you can see on the screen there, that I have a whole lot of other offers that you can use as well. You can also go to the website, mostpeopledjs.com, for more info. That is it for this episode. Short and sweet. I will talk to you again soon.